My god, the more I look around this map, the worse it becomes. Look at this. We've got a Fruili in Scotland. That's not right at all. Frisia? That's not where Frisia is, my friend. I saw another good... Yep, we got Estonia. Anyway, hello everybody, and welcome back to the adventures of our good friend Sturla Snorrison, a man who was bad, but it slowly got better and then got worse. Today, we've got to deal with Byzantium. The only thing left for us to get, with the exception of half of Crete there under the Abbasids, which I'm not... Sorry, Cyprus, which I'm not too bothered about because they are weak babbies right now. It comes at a cost, and yesterday I kind of floated the idea of, you know, let's attack this. How would you guys do it? I'm very curious. That's also not where Sweden is. A lot of you said the thing that I kind of expected, but is something I've been trying to avoid because this is an achievement run, but I consider myself fairly okay at Crusader Kings at this stage after thousands of hours, and I'm trying to avoid min-maxing it because especially in CK3, if you min-max it, it tends to fly by super fast. I've been trying to roleplay the characters a bit, and I don't think there is ultimately any way we can defeat the Byzantine Empire whilst also sticking to our theme of big kind of boneheaded Viking boys. We are going to have to go intrigue for this, and I think there was a very classic way. Is she okay? She looks fucking dead already, Jesus. There is a way we can do this, and that is assassinations. I floated this idea before that we could use against Sweden, but obviously we didn't need to rely on it, but I feel like for this, there's no real choice. That is assassinating the head of the Byzantines over and over and over. Right now, he's Bulgarian, so probably be a little bit easier to kill him given that he's ruling over, you know, obviously the Byzantine Empire. Just use our massive amounts of gold for bribing absolutely everybody to kill off the emperor, and we do that over and over and over until we eventually destabilize the realm, cause a crazy succession crisis which we can capitalize on. Someone quite rightly pointed out in the comments, all we got to do is weaken them enough for Hungary to want a peace, or for these guys to want a peace. Then from there, we can just take it as we need to. So I hate to say it, but we are going to just go for the murder over and over and over. And people want to join the plot. And to be honest, with the amount of cash that we've got, I don't think it'll be that difficult to convince enough people to want to join here. Especially because unlike CK2, where only a few key people were worth inviting to a plot, you get like a couple of people here and there, like a spy master, a spouse, a child, you know, but like some good courtiers would be worth doing, you know, close family members. In this, there are so many people. Like this guy, Carl, a random dude located in Mecklenburg, gives a 16 bonus to success, a fifth of your way to guarantee success, essentially. So as long as we've got the gold to do it, this is absolutely going to work. So what I'm going to do then is I'm just going to bribe absolutely everybody because we've got the gold. Why the fuck not, ultimately? And it might cost us a little bit of cash here and there. But with that, we've now got 95% immediately. A little bit ridiculous, I will admit. Son, Triggy, or Trigby, intelligent. Another good chance at a son, potentially. How's our first son coming out? Smarty. Just curious, but overall he's not terrible. This kid could also be elected, don't forget. So let's immediately start educating him ourselves. Is that us? That's definitely not us. Who are we educating right now? We've got our daughter, Bergie. She's doing okay, to be fair. Callous and charming. She's good, but she would be better under an intrigue character. So let's, because, I mean, ultimately that's probably how she's going to end up here. I know I've gone for a martial education. She's going to be all sorts of messy, but because she's a genius, she'll do pretty well. I don't need to worry about her. Plus, it's very unlikely we'll actually get her elected. Whereas our son, 150 bonus, just because he is our son. Good luck. If he doesn't, you know what? He fits the naming scheme, so I'm going to go for that. If he doesn't end up being, Marshall, I will be a little disappointed, but it doesn't really matter. He'll still probably come out okay. Oh my god. My wife has fornicated with my rival and vassal, Duke Holstein, in the woods nonetheless, like a rutting deer. When I confront Sigrid, she insists it only happened once, as if that takes the sting out of her betrayal. No. You will regret this. Guards. She is a known criminal. And I can imprison both of them. Get in prison. Although there is no way to conclusively prove it, my rival and vassal Duke Holstein brought forward evidence that Trigger is not my son but was fathered by none other than him. 1,000 moons may pass, but I'll never forget Sigrid's betrayal. Perhaps I shall come to trust once more, but today is not that day. You're not sleeping with him, are you? Oh, so because we've imprisoned him, he's told us that, you know, this is actually his son, etc., etc. I almost wish I never knew. My accusations are correct. Yeah, he's basically said, yeah, she is. Imprison them both. Execute. There's an act of tyranny. There's an act of tyranny. What happens? All close family members are upset. Or dynasty members are upset. What's his dynasty? 20 size. He deserves it. And because it is an act of tyranny, all subjects lose 10 opinion. We get 150 prestige, 23 dread, and we lose 110 stress. Is there anything else we can do to him? Can we maybe challenge him to home gang or something else? We can revoke his title. He's a criminal, so we can revoke his title. No. You know what? Lop his head off. We're vengeful. I mean, it would be wrong of me to not do that. What if we do this, though? Might discover a secret if we know it. Lose 75. He doesn't like get released from our prison or anything, no? Fuck it. Absolutely torture him then. Sod it. I'm more than happy to do that. Ah, there we are. A sweet kiss of the whip. It might look innocent, but it can separate flesh from bone just as well as any knife. A truth Duke Halstein is sure to experience. Recently tortured for 5 years, he gained 70 stress and 5% chance of him becoming a lunatic. And you know what? Now I'll execute him. I feel like that's a good amount of catharsis. Good. Be gone. New cultural fascination by Mott's. Do I not get to decide that? Wait, we finished Onager. I didn't feel like you wanted to notify us about that. It just decided to tell us that we've changed. Okay, that's fine. Wife. Be gone. Dynastic kinslayer. Because she's a member of our dynasty. Bollocks. Fine. Release her. Release her. She can still act as a broodmare. Oh. Like all Orthodox, Emperor Vladislav of the Byzantine Empire shares more with God and by extension Anastasios than he shares with most mortals. If only you get the Patriarch to relate some of Emperor Vladislav's fears and plans to me. Hang on. How does this make any fucking sense? So a random Viking conqueror says to the Ecumenical Patriarch, or is that the Patriarch or is that just a random Patriarch? Oh, it's not the Ecumenical Patriarch, got it, but it's his like court priest basically. So I can say to him, hey, tell us what the Emperor's up to. And there's a 74% chance of succeeding. He's only got 4 diplomacy. What have we got? 8? Okay, fine. But according to God, we can lecture this priest on a religion we ourselves don't understand. Well, that makes perfect sense. Brilliant. Concubine sparing our child. She's the genius one. Hey, that's good. I mean, I know right now we're going for writing history so that we can get more of our dynasty legacies. But what if we flip over to seduction and try and get that genius kid guaranteed? It would be quite nice. I absolutely can't believe that we can lecture a priest on a god that we don't worship and he'll believe us and then help us murder the Basilius. The intrigue system in CK3, I will admit, it's got a lot more potential than CK2 with obviously the secrets and whatnot. Holy crap, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, our other concubine gave birth. Oh, that's nice. Sterla. No, that's a terrible name. Give me any name that ends in I. Helgi. That's perfect. Welcome, Helgi. I'm going to just educate my marshal and throw them at anyone. I'll be honest, these kids are terrible. If we've got quick kids, I'm not interested in kids that just hail or whatever. We can pay 55 gold to have this absolute unit of a man poison him. It's a spy master. It doesn't make any fucking... None of this makes any sense. This is partially the reason why I avoid going down the spy master. It's just so easy compared to CK2 as well, because of course there's no mean time to happen. In this, you just get a bar that ticks up and you get an average. Whereas with CK2, you could be potentially trying to murder someone for generations and generations. Which might not necessarily have been as fun. But the kind of random nature of it, I always thought was a lot more compelling. Because in this, we can just sit now and just wait. Oh my god, our other concubine is pregnant. Nice work. The scheme has been... Okay, well, it's still 95%, even though it has been... That's another thing. He can find out about it, but it also doesn't matter. Of course, our daughter would be the genius one. Well, that's frustrating. What's her name? Ragnhilda. Give me another name. Cracker. Terrible. Bothilda. Come on. Give me an E. Freya? No, come on. Svanhilda? Fine. I will assume direct control. 95% of killing the Basilius over the course of a year, having somehow bribed our way through his priest. And he is dead. Long live the king. So who's in charge now? Foreign ruler, a righteous empath. Frugin II. He is not bad. He also might be hard to kill. Compassionate is virtuous to orthodox. We need a shit person taking over. Like this guy. Dragoman. He's 12. There'll be loads of people with claims. He's also sadistic, so it's a -10 opinion with all of his 5% chance for now. I love the fact they're also gaining stress because we're just, but losing stress because we're vengeful. So let's, I guess we'll just go through again and bribe everybody and get right back on track here. Doesn't matter that this guy's got a decently high intrigue. When we've got this much money, we can just pave the path there with gold. There you go, done. Oh, it's so silly. I love it. I suppose we better go top up our coffers then so that we can keep this up because we have spent... we've spent about a third of our gold. Oh, it's slightly less because we had, what, 3,100 when we started? I don't entirely remember. Let's get out there. Let's start raiding. Oh, wife is pregnant. Is she? Well, I mean, it's got to be ours because we executed our lover. Granted, she might just have another one. So we're going to send half our troops to siege around Italy and the other half our troops to siege around Byzantium. We've got such a massive amount of troops here. So look, we're not taking any supply or attrition damage yet. We can carry 1,200 gold. And because we've got such a large unit here, we can quite literally just walk in. Oh, the succession is safe. Oh, because we've had like 10 kids. Got it. Great. Thank you, Marguerite. What about Margariti? Unfast. Bad again. Unfasty. Welcome. Apparently this is even. I'm not sure I agree with you there. Have we got a better commander we could throw on that? No, that's our best commander. Go on then. Let's see if we can take out some Byzantine troops. Give us an idea of potentially the war. Gorma. Gormy. What do you like? Quick again? Bloody hell, that was like 3 kids at once. Any kids that come out even remotely quick, I'm just going to throw them into Marshall immediately. Let's sort we got in. Yeah, we're getting smashed down there. Doesn't really matter too much. He's our best Marshall character. Jesus, it is our wife. Christ. Yeah, we got annihilated. That's why when the game says your forces are about even, it's a liar. Do not believe it. Oh! Helgi. Someone assassinated Helgi. Almost certainly one of our concubines or wives. Oh, and there we go. There's another emperor killed. So who does that put on the throne now? Right, so this guy, we're going to leave. Let's not murder him. He's sadistic. People aren't going to like him. Vassals. Mixed bag. Majority are negative opinions towards him. In fact, more than the majority are negative opinions towards him. I'd say that's about 75% of his vassals dislike him. So that is absolutely going to end in our favor, I think. Oh! We became a beast. No, not again. That's exactly what I was talking about. Go. Why did we suddenly become a beast then? Start leading troops then, fat boy. Get out there. You, go. Dive in. Sonny. High hopes. He's called Son. And he has an eye at the end. And don't forget our daughter, Girly, was a genius. It couldn't be any more perfect if we tried. You will learn martial. You will learn martial. Who are we educating? Smarty. And disputed heritage. Stand aside. Let's educate another. Let's get someone else educating you. You haven't got any commanders or something or whatever that could educate you. Oh, where is he? Sonny. At long last, we've actually done it. Genius son. No. Sonny, live. Looks like a little robot. I think I pointed that out before. We've got a good core position, right? Yeah? She's not a fantastic novice physician, but she's got 16 learning. Come on. Fix my son. Let's go ahead and mark you as special interest, little guy, and let's see what you get up to there. His successor is a 3-year-old. So if things take a while to kick off here, we could just start assassinating him next. Let's see what happens. We've spread enough claims around where I think it shouldn't be a... Ah, there we go. Where it shouldn't be too much of an issue. You are no longer obese. Good. There we go. That didn't take long. We're obese again. For fuck's sake. I can see this is going to keep going back and forth, isn't it? Well, we've immediately replenished all the gold we spent on those murder plots, which is pretty good. So now we haven't got anything to worry about. Right, so what have we got here? Half-brothers to be married off. I'll quickly deal with all this stuff because I don't think this is particularly relevant. Yeah, we're getting alliance with those Northman armies so they don't go after Estonia again. Our daughter can give us an alliance with the Kingdom of Mali? How many troops he got? 9,000. Look, if he actually joins us in attacking the Byzantines, that could be... who'd have thought that it could be... Oh, God. Decline. Who'd have thought that it could be Mali that helps us overthrow the Byzantines? Really shouldn't be feasting if we're obese. How are we looking now? Is their strength is inferior to ours? Can we form an alliance with them now? Hang on. Allied to Mali. Are they allied to the Byzantines? No. Wait, even with him included? Oh, inferior to ours. Sorry, I must have misread that entirely. What are we looking at like right now then? Oh yeah, look at that. 14,000 of our own troops, 8,000 from Mali, 22,000 versus 13,000. Even if those troops are shit, 10,000 of the worst troops can probably more or less make up for that. Now let's get a band of... Hey? An arms regiment limit. Oh, we are, aren't we? I wanted to get a band of onagers. What do we want to disband then? So we've got... Let's just check here. Light cavalry, heavy cavalry, spearmen, heavy cavalry, heavy infantry, skirmishers, and archers. So which of those double up? Light cavalry, heavy cavalry, those are good against spearmen, and so we don't have a counter to light cavalry. But given that we're going against the Byzantines, they've got cataphracts. Those counter spearmen and heavy cavalry. Those counter light cavalry, heavy cavalry. I feel like pikemen would be better against cataphracts than Varangian veterans. But when you look at the actual stats, the Varangian veterans are so much more powerful that we're going to disband the pikemen. And instead, let's go for onagers. And let's just max that out. Oh! Oh! Right into our hands, you say? Oh my god, look at that. For chaos climb on the Byzantine Empire. It worked. My god, it actually worked. So let's go for declare war, conquer duchy. What do you think we start with here? High Chieftain of Sicily. We already have Sicily. Let's go for... So Cephalonia we need. So that would give us the Ionian Islands. We could go for... We want to go for Crete. We go for the Aegean Islands. Get all of those knocked out. Because those are also pretty tricky. Do it. Emperor Dragoman. Not much longer you won't be. Call my allies. Sven. And Mali. What a weird one. And then, oh, don't forget we're going to get Malta as well. God damn, I need to make like a mental note of that because I know for a fact I'll be like, wow, we've got an achievement. Right, raise all here. Let's go, my friends. Of course I shall join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of Mali. That is actually phenomenal. There he is, Sven of the Northman army. And the enemies have fired a holy order? No. Well, we're going to say I'll do the same thing. Or I won't. Be careful with these feasts. This one's necessary just to keep our stress low. Wife, you can fuck yourself. I mean, that would make a change, given that you fucked apparently everyone else in the realm. So not twice now we've caught her. Anyway. Feast in my house? Yeah, whatever. Don't really care that much, to be honest. Yeah, whatever. Right, let's get to work. 5,000. War goal. Where are we going for? The Aegean Islands? Yeah, got it. Okay, 5,000. War goal. That's what I meant to say. Who's currently got the Duchy of the Aegean? You. There's your capital. Right, got it. Is that Naxos? I don't know Greek islands very well. Yeah, it is. And then 10,000 right to Constantinople. Especially because these ones are apparently terrible. Those must just be our pure levies, I guess. Chances are their armies aren't going to bother turning around and fighting us because have we got siege weapons there? Yeah, all 50 of them there. Ooh, no. No, no, no. Oh, we can't give them shy, though. Fine. Whatever. Even with 50 onagers? Oh, hello. Well, I'll take that if that's okay. Yoink. Even with 50 onagers, it's going to take 2 years to knock down Constantinople. Fucking hell. How are we doing here? We are sieging, but apparently we've got no commander. Let's just double check here. I invited a bunch of commanders, but let's see if we've got any better ones. We very much do. Look at this. Much better. You know, if we lead one of these sieges, we'll cut down the time pretty significantly because we've got military engineer. So let's do that. What's that sped us up to now? It's down to 18 months, but the siege time goes down, right? What have we got? Theodosian Wars is a +5. Bloody hell. Now, we do have to be kind of speedy about this. I love that they keep raising... Are they completely out of troops? Because they're raising like 2 commanders at a time. No. Why have they just raised 2 Commander, Duke Pantherios the third. I'd say the second, then. Station besiegers. Which one are the besiegers? Besieging. Get him. Oh, we can't catch him. Doesn't matter. It's not worth the gamble. We might have been able to capture someone who gave us a bit of war score there. Hey, he's up. Oh, come on. Swap him over to stewardship. Absolutely not. I'd rather a shit martial character. Better mind our character right now only has a level 2 martial. This guy's also a genius. Bergie comes of age. What'd she end up like? Look, this is exactly what I'm saying. She had a non-martial education. She's now an unyielding defender, brilliant strategist. Brilliant. 23 martial now that's kicked in too. Can I make her a shield maiden? I wonder why I can't do that. Maybe, so someone pointed out the reason we may have lost the Dynasty Legacy for Adventure is it coincided almost perfectly when we flipped from Norse to Norwegian. So it might be the fact that only Norse characters can gain access to that. Which is a bit bizarre. I think it should just be North Germanic group. Maybe it might also be a year thing. That's what I thought it was anyway. You fucked up a treatment of my wife. Good. You're forgiven. Oh, my allies. Who's this? Is this Mali? I assume so. Hey, there we go. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. You're going to join the Siege of Constantinople. Brilliant. Mali sieges Constantinople. Nobody would have guessed that that's how we... Oh, they sent more troops in. Oh, bloody hell. They're doing good work. Oh, these guys. I'm going to send him a gift. I owe him that much. Right. War goal then. Aegean Islands. So we've got these ones done. Let's go for... I guess we'll go for Chios next then. Another diplomacy lifestyle perk. Soon we'll be able to get... the second we get writing history, we'll flip back over to Marshall. We've got the siege bonus one, so... Oh my god, more people to siege Constantinople. Bloody hell, how are we doing on that? 3 months left and we're going to crack them open. Oh, this is fantastic. We should probably really go after War Gold instead, but... 75%. Oh, very nice. So we're going to embark and go over rather than walking on foot, because obviously that's a terrible idea. We get some war score from battles. That'd be nice, but they're obviously already so... entwined in battles that I feel like getting any battle war score is going to be pretty fucking hard. To be honest, by the time we finish these 2 sieges, this war's probably going to be done. Let's not count as part of the war goal? We got like 1% war score for that. What the hell? Right, we've got 9,000 attacking roads. We've got 5,000 attacking Chios. We've got 8,000 of our allies from Mali and Abydos. The other guy hasn't turned up. Going out, but no, but that's okay. Here, my friend. For your services, plus we're also making 2.8 gold per month, so this is still a profitable war. You, my friend, have some gold. It deserves it. Boom. 98%. Holy crap, so Abydos counted... Is Abydos? That's part of the Aegean Islands. Wow. I actually didn't realize that. Smarty keeps gregarious. Smarty gets greedy. Smarty gets lustful. Smarty might die. Keep gregarious. Yeah, that's obviously good. 98%. Oh, come on, ticking war skill. Where are you? Baddie comes of age. Fortune builder. They're all coming out pretty decently. She's not fantastic. She's got a good education, but stewardship 9 is pretty baddie. Who we got here? Y'all have Finland. How many troops you got, Finland? 7,000. Fucking hell, yeah. Okay. Done. And done. Byzantium capitulates with absolutely nothing to show for it. Look at that. What's our realm size, though? 66. We still got a massive buffer. That's insane. I was going to say 22, but it's quite clearly 14. Don't believe me. Right. Let's assassinate another emperor then, I guess. Why the hell not? Keep the pressure on. We've already got, without swaying anybody or bribing anybody, 77% success. Let's get some agents in here. So this is Spy Master. Yep. Brilliant. What a good Spy Master. Let's get some people on board. This will, because it's being inherited by his son, probably continue the, well, almost certainly should continue the war. Unless for some reason it becomes invalid. But I can't think of any reason why it would. Then we go for, what do you think, the Ionian Sea next? What about the rebellion? Do they have anything? Oh, it's an internal rebellion rather than... Got it. We could always swing for the Abbasids briefly. That is the silliest mask I've ever seen. He looks in pain. Oh, that seems appropriate. Okay. We've got to be careful that we don't have a feast after this bloop, but there we are. And a runestone. For my... Yes, exactly. For my Vanquisher Emperor Dragoman, put a runestone in Abydos. No, Naxos. Let's put it on the Aegean Islands, like actually out there. Yeah. That's good. The capital of the Aegean Islands. Boom. I'll give all these titles away, because I sure as hell don't want them. Here you are. You can have these. Mighty Son, or yours. Abydos, or yours. There we go. And Rhodes as well, or as we used to call it, East Crete. You can have that one. There you are. Oh, no. Wait. Rhodes was East Crete, right? And then it was Cyprus that was East Crete. Well, I don't remember. It's for an old CK3 series. Right, how are we looking then? President's Crew Ransom 7. Like the sound of that. Oh my god, you see that's 150 prestige just from that. 75 prestige from that. 77. And that was not a full value. 37. 15. 15. We can modify 2 contracts. Jesus, this is insane. Yeah, I'll take more levies. And we'll use a hook on that one. Alliance with this guy, Chieftain of Zatek. That's another 5,000 troops. Done. Dreadful. Nope, well, we will be by the time I'm done here. The Prince of the Byzantine Empire. Oh, he's a good one to throw up on the, throw up in the blot, eh? Let's go to all these guys. And again, there's literally no downside to this besides their family members being pissed off at me. They're already pissed off at me from the fact that I've got their family member in prison and burnt down their hold. Getting 11 dread per character, and obviously the 100 piety there too is actually insane. A load of Byzantine princes. Look at this. I could ransom them out. Get a weak hook on the Emperor, or I could just kill him. Gotta be careful with this one, though. Snorri. Who are you? Who's my nephew? You can... I'll just release this guy from prison. He's fine. Go on. Don't want to accidentally kill any of my family members, obviously. Ooh, familial kinslayer for that one. Be careful. So you can also go. Then this guy is the Prince of the Byzantine Empire. The previous emperor's... Is this the current emperor's brother or something like that? I don't know what relation they are. But the previous emperor's son, so you can definitely go up on the tree. 4,000 piety. Brilliant. And speaking of which, here you are, my friend. Off you go. That's a good sacrifice. A Byzantine prince, I think that's pretty high tier as far as sacrifices in a blute go. Granted, we're sacrificed probably enough Byzantines at this point. Oh! Died in captivity, you fucking coward. Oh, I haven't got anyone now. How's that murder plot ticking along? Ah, 5 months to murder the Byzantine emperor, of course. Silly me. How are our sons coming along, our wards? Come on, Marshal. Come on. Come on, Marshal. Marshal. Didn't we already see that? I think I already saw that, because then I made a big song and dance about how our daughter was also... Yeah, no, it's fine. Ignore me. How's the other one? Not bad. 14, 13 diplomacy. He's been training diplomacy as well. He's intelligent, so I'd expect at least a middling education by default. You know, we might get lucky. We might get a really high tier education for him, at which point he'll make for an okay successor. I'm going to throw him to a specifically... let's throw it to you. Charismatic negotiator, 16 diplomacy. That's fine. And then we'll turn our attention to another kid. So who have we got here? Sonny. Well, that's Gormy. Pretty bad. We got another genius son. I think we only had one, didn't we? Unfasty. Oh, he's actually rowdy too. Intrigue education. You know what? Fine, I will educate you. Maybe you'll surprise me. Oh, but our daughter is 7 and she's got 12 fucking martial. Change of plan. You. Get out. How dare you? How dare you? And then her educate with us. Holy crap. If she could be our successor, that would be insane. Oh, I guess we finished our cultural fascination then. Next up is Casus Belli. And then that's it. We can't get any more because we are stuck as tribal, basically. Somebody did ping me in Discord and say in the code, and I did see it myself, that the trigger for it is... basically, the achievement will trigger if you fulfill all of it. In theory, we should be able to switch religion and switch back. However, because I'm not sure about how it tracks Steam achievements, I'm not going to bother, because I don't think it's worth the gamble. Not when we are this close, eh? There's no bonus to that. There's another Emperor killed. Brilliant. And now we can declare another war against this 9-year-old boy. 9-year-old boy? I'll take a duchy if that's okay. Oh, they've got even less troops this time. So we wanted to go for the Duchy of Cephalonia. So that gives us the Ionian Islands. We've got the Aegean Islands. Then all we need is Crete and half of Cyprus. And it shouldn't take long to kill this guy. I will call in my allies, because I don't see why not. We've got the prestige to spend. It's 150 a guy. It's fine. We don't have Mali coming in this time. Did we lose our alliance with him or something like that? We shouldn't have. Mali's maybe a little bit busy. Oh. Oh, no, he died? What about this new guy? Can we renegotiate an alliance? Because... Oh, no, because our daughter was married to him. It was just like a second wife or something, right? Shit, that's a shame. Ooh, hello. They've actually sent troops over to us. That's rare. Well, let's go and chase those down and see where we end up. That gives us maximum dread, so that should keep all of our stuff internally dealt with. Right. Well, I don't know where the fuck you think you're going, but let them land and we'll... Where are they going? Let's not get too distracted here. You guys chase after him. You guys go for the war goal, because it's a relatively safe war goal to aim for, right? What? Where are they going? We're both recently disembarked, so it's just a case of bigger number wins. We just defeated them and we got no war score for that. How odd. What the fuck are you talking about? Are these one of the guys in rebellion? Attacking. Ah, there you go. Should have left well alone. I saw free battle war score and my eyes lit up, but no, it turns out it was, we were killing the wrong Byzantines. Ah, I've exposed that do I not get a say in that? 5 years to take Constantinople. Please tell me Right, I was going to say, please tell me our siege engines are with the other army, because I've made a mistake. We'll let them finish the siege, and then we'll move them over. We'll at least grab the war goal, get some ticket war score there, and move on up. There we go. 7%. Wowee. So generous. They've sent 4 troops. Did somebody say attrition? It's only 1%. Don't worry about it. How are we looking now? Still almost 2 years for that. Charismatic negotiator. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. I suppose it's level 3. What more could I want there? Fine. Okay. He's fine. He's a potential successor, I guess. Better than nothing for sure. Sure. Return to Jerri. Through the medium of Amazonian. Come on, get him prisoner. Come on. How much longer? 13 days. Come on. Oh, he actually did. Ah, yes. I will take another chunk of your realm. Thank you. So what are we lacking now then? So we need Crete, we need Cyprus, and we need, I believe, Malta. How are we looking? So we've got those. Those are fine. Everything is fine down here. We actually don't need Abydos. I didn't think we did, but obviously it's all part of the same duchy there. So all we need now is here and here, and obviously Malta. And I think that's everything. I think we've actually done it at that point. I don't know why this achievement counts as very hard. Because I'll be honest, having done some of the other very hard... well, actually almost all of the very hard achievements at this point. Let's take a look. Perfect circle. Oh no, actually, I've only done 2 of them. Oh, really? Oh, I'm getting more confused. Well, is a fox? I'm sure we did that, didn't we? In a series? Weird. I'm almost certain we got that achievement before. Maybe I'm going crazy here. Yeah, obviously Rome, fairly straightforward, but definitely far harder than this. Perfect circle is well hard compared to this one. That's insane. Mother of all is an absolute pain in the ass. Doable, but both times I did it, I got unlucky, and there were like updates and weird shit like that breaking it. Yeah, this certainly does not deserve to be in the very hard category. I consider it maybe up here instead in the hard category. That's ridiculous. Who are you? County of where? Oh, somebody's come to claim our land that we've just picked up. Well, guess we'll clap some cheeks. Cheek of it. The worst part is they were attacking... Oh my god, they've had a kid already. Oh god, rubbish. Not interested. The worst part is they were attacking the Byzantines before they attacked us, which meant that they thought they could defeat the Byzantines? I suppose they might have, given this war's been going on forever. Bergie. How? How could they do this? The perfect daughter. Callous, wrathful, deceitful, brilliant strategist, unyielding defender, genius. Slain. I will avenge you, Bergie. All this time and effort trying to get a genius kid. And they've ruined it. Well... We do have, don't forget, we do have Gidi, who is also genius and bossy, so could potentially end up with that good martial education as well. We've got one last chance, because none of these sons are going to come out good, let's be honest. Well, actually, there's a good chance that a lot of them will come out good, but that's not the point. We had everything. We had the Byzantines around our finger, we had power and riches. 4,000 piety, sorry, 5,000 piety, 5,000 prestige, thousands of gold, powerful allies, the perfect successor, Byzantine emperors dropping like flies, and for what? I will find who killed her. Thank you for watching. I think we will leave it on that note. A tragedy. A tragedy. Just when I thought we'd peaked, they pull the rug out from under us. Unbelievable. Thank you to the patrons for putting the rug under me? Not like that at all. Thank you to Q, Out of All Context, Zevenwolf, Cobalt Kitsune, Slow King 1710, Slickback, Evan Crocker, Daily Barbarian, Evie Moon, Chaos Undying, Scaps, Amoray the Fox, Dietz, Altari, and Elvin Flang, along with everyone else at the executive producers for making this series possible in the first place. And a thank you as well to Thistris Morana, Omegador, Lilac, Lucius Martius, Crop Racer, Logical Builder, Lanigan, Flom, Plasma, Lanath, Stormcrower, Good Chunk of Balsa, Scott, Brennick, and thanks for the loan, Bojo.